Minnesota won in overtime in Buffalo. Starting this three-game road trip. A loose puck. Domi steered along by Philip Gustafsson. Grinding here for the Leafs. Out of the scrum. Scott Laughton off the official. And Lorentz's shot is stopped by Gustafsson.
A bad bounce off of him, but that's the type of forechecking of puck battles that you need. And all of a sudden a good bounce comes out. A great save by Gustafsson.
He'll dance a bit. Zuccarello with a shot blocked in front. Recaptured by Hughes to the goal line. Kaprizov, Hartman in front. They score! Beautiful play. Vladimir Tarasenko on the receiving end of a beautiful pass on the power play. And Minnesota breaks the ice.
The way he steals ice and gets into the top of the circles here. They're working around the top, back and forth. There he is. He takes that ice. He's always a threat and draws such that attention up high. That opens a down low play. And Tarasenko's on the back door here, but one of the best at getting to the top of the circles and creating chances, and that's why he had so much respect on that play.
And it's an all-world play by Kaprizov as well, with pressure coming to him. And why is there a 2-on-1 in front of the net? Because someone chased Kaprizov in a bad area, but
Matias Maccelli off defensive sticks. Jake McCabe to the outside. The Leafs get after it. Ekman-Larsson, stick save, the rebound flung across by Easton Cowan. Off the blocker Wool by Pitlick, who gets to it. In back of the goal, Sturm out in front, paddle down for Wool. Hack and whack time, and the Leaf goaltenders got it. The shot blocked beautifully by Jake McCabe, who leads Toronto in terms of blocks. Middleton denied by Wool a couple of times. Hinostroza had the follow-up chance.
Seems like they're getting their game together now, so huge. And going to be an interesting start of the playoffs with these three of those four teams being in those positions they are.
Chance in front, they score! Ryan Hartman has it pinballed around Kaprizov, Zuccarello, and then Hartman. It's 2-0 Minnesota.
For the Toronto Maple Leafs, it's puck management. You can see as that's played up by McCabe. McMahon, he's in a tough position there because that's a puck that's in between a pass and a flip. And then Faber gets that puck down immediately. And watch this play by Kaprizov. All in one motion. I mean, that is just heads-up hockey.
2-point games going for him and Kaprizov so far. Quinn Hughes stops in a dime, lays it back. Kaprizov, pad save for Wool. Out of the corner reset, fanned down by Hartman. Morgan Riley tied up by Trenyon, who leads Minnesota in terms of hits. 9 hits on Saturday. Yarncrook with a shot picked off by Gustafsson. Laid up top by Cowan. Here's Nick Robertson to the far side. Ekman-Larsson, a shot swallowed up without rebound by Gustafsson. David Jiricek all the way across. Hartman sees it now. He'll wind it along. Damon Hunt with a shot off Wool on a tip. Hughes moves it between the wickets of Nyes. Goes there again, that time sent across by Nick Robertson. Austin Matthews, goal line. Matthew Nyes to the slot. To Myers, he scores! It's hockey, baby! What a setup! A much-needed power play goal. 1:36 left in the first period. Toronto on the board.
That is a confident-looking power play right here, and they're just kind of playing free and taking the options they have. Nyes, a left-handed shot down the goal line. He's got 2 options here. Maccelli down low, but he takes, he's looking down at Maccelli at the goal line, and he goes up to Tavares, and what a play there. And Gustafsson looks like he was...
Right after the holiday break, Matthews sends it back. Riley now. Matthews holding on to it. John Tavares, 18th goal this season. Riley shot stopped by Gustafsson. Robertson kicking it to his stick. Ekman-Larsson now turning with it as Easton Cowan. Ekman-Larsson, here it comes, stopped by Gustafsson. Defensive stick by Scott Laughton. Here come the Leafs. McCabe will drop it off. Laughton shot, a pad save for Gustafsson. Uroff wins it back. Hughes, Faber, wristing one. They score! Tipped Marcus Foligno! Stick to it in the slot. It redirected in a big way on Joseph Woll, and Minnesota has a 3-1 lead.
And you know what? In this system, he knows exactly his role. Look where he goes, right to the front of the net on the face-off win. He's drifting out towards the shot. That's what gives McCabe a tough time right there. He's drifting out. Just a perfect deflection. Top shelf over the shoulder.
There's some long looks and smirks from the Minnesota Wild down to the Toronto bench after that, as Lawton tried to buy his time to no avail. Hey, what a tip it was, though, Jody, right? You're getting pushed from behind. The hardest thing to do is make sure you keep that stick free.
Moving in on Bradley Carlo. It deflects off Matthews, accepted by McCabe to the outside. Max Domi through center. He'll pitch it ahead. Cradled and now carried out by Quinn Hughes. Great pass. Tarasenko's in. He scores! What a pass by Quinn Hughes. And Vladimir Tarasenko has 2 goals tonight. Minnesota with a 4-1 lead.
As Toronto's trying to manage the puck up the ice, look at this heads-up play. Off the bench comes Tarasenko. He's in the gap. He gets the puck, and that release. It's been around for a while, and look at this play by Hughes. Snap. There he is right off the bench, and he's all alone on Wall.
There's just been no time to catch your breath for the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Reverse pass is played at the point by Austin Matthews. Nice from the wall. Tavares in tight, shut down by Gustafson. Middleton, nice play. As Toronto changes. Goes off the pad of Joseph Wall. Stumble, Carlo Zuccarello, cross. Oh, Joseph Wall, a dandy. What a save on Ryan Hartman. Minnesota with an excellent opportunity right here, right off the metal.
Lawton, what a block there with no stick.
Now Hughes holding on to it. To the slot, Kaprizov. Wall comes up big a couple of times.
And here's that play to the middle of the ice as it's a pick'em for the Minnesota Wild.
There's only so much you can do. I mean, you're really just trying to stay in shot lanes.
Spurgeon. Polino. Rushed a bit by Benoit. You're off. Faber. Wristing one. They score! As the puck has eyes, we'll see if it was tipped. It's Faber from long range on the power play.
Lots of smiles for Foligno and Faber as these two guys have been together for a long time. And keep an eye on Foligno. He's going to make this play up high, and then he's going to get to the net again and take away the eyes of Wall. I don't know if he sees this shot. It's a flash screen. He saw it come through, but he didn't see it at the end. And heads up players. And Faber just whistles that right where he wants it to go.
It's being in the right spot, Jody. His game's positional, right? And I think that's sort of the presence he has as a leader as well, just constant.
Out to center ice, 5 goals on the board for Minnesota. Cowan with a shot kicked out twice by Gustafson, and they score! Pinballs home on the 3rd opportunity. As the Leafs never quit on the play, Nick Robertson will get the goal.
Couple backhand passes, but he's going to end up coming to the net here all the way through the crease. I get shoved in there, but he's front row to watch that puck go in as that bounce came after the Wall attempt. Here's the play. Backhand pass. Get it to the weak side. Go to the net. And as he gets shoved in there, that puck gets jammed in over the goal line.
Jones to the outside. He indirects it back. Sturm's pass deflects. Domi, a lead pass. Matthews. He's in. He scores! Austin Matthews has 11 goals in his last 12 games, and don't look now. Toronto's down by 2.
Well, Max Domi loves playing with Austin Matthews, but more importantly, Matthews loves playing with Domi, and that's a reason why. That is a play. He's looking for Matthews, but Matthews breaks here. And when you break, you're thinking, hey, I hope you see me. And the other thing you're thinking is, put it on my stick. Both happen, and there it is. He goes right to Max and says, great play. And after he gets that puck, he's got it from there. Great play by Domi there to stymie that play. And here they come with the puck, the Maple Leafs.
They shoot in. Stone gets to it to the outside. Tarasenko. Polino for the hat trick. He's got it. First career hat trick for Marcus Foligno here in Toronto. And his team is back up by 3.
And you know, Tarasenko, he's got 2 here tonight as well. He's got a clean shot, but he took the other shot. The first one, he recognizes.
Jiricek across off a body, not out. 2 seconds left, and that's all. An outstanding effort on the road once again for the Minnesota Wild as they surround their goaltender, Philip Gustafson.